Hey guys, what's up? It's Robbie with Outworld Games and welcome to part 2 of the Assassin's Creed Unity live stream held on Friday. And if you want to see part 1, go ahead and check out the description and you will be able to find it. Be sure to check out twitch.tv/Assassin's Creed and of course Ubisoft's Twitch as well. But we're going to be taking a look at more awesome free roam gameplay in open world Paris. So guys, here we go. Enjoy.
You really have to explore and navigate throughout the city to unveil all those elements and the side content. So by doing so, like Alicia said, you get to uncover like the Nostradamus missions, the Nostradamus enigmas, which are kind of a treasure hunt that you have to basically kind of learn a little bit about Paris using the database, or basically listening to what people say around you, and like it'll give you a hint that's going to say, okay, well, the next hint will be found near one of the most important cathedrals in the city. So, okay, people make the link with Notre Dame, on the 12th gargoyle of on the right side or the northern side of the Sun River. So people have to try to figure out, okay, where is it?
Where's this thing?
They're really challenging.
Yeah.
But by doing them and like I said, listening to the reading the database,
right,
you get the clues that you need, and you're able to basically find him. And I think it's really rewarding when you get to the end of the enigma,
right?
And obviously there's a reward.
So is there a 12th gargoyle? Is that what you're saying? The 12th gargoyle?
Oh, there's more than 12.
Oh, there's more than 12 gargoyles? I haven't seen a gargoyle yet.
On Notre Dame?
I want to see a gargoyle.
Well, let's go to Notre Dame. There's plenty of them.
Yeah. You got to find it now.
So since we've traveled a bit, maybe we'll use a fast travel just to be able to navigate a bit quicker to some specific areas.
This is Notre Dame. We can see it on the map. So yeah, we'll just use the fast travel, and we'll also be right next to one of the Paris stories that we could show you guys, Madame Tussaud. So Madame Tussaud is like well known for the wax museum that's in Paris. She was actually back then, she created the heads of Voltaire and Rousseau, two famous French writers and philosophers. Yeah. And she got noticed by the crown because of her talents of recreating faces. So they kind of took her aside and said, okay, well, let's work with us and help us learn more about drawing and things like that. When the revolution started, she was associated to these guys, so they started gunning after her as well. She was jailed. She was supposed to be executed. And they decided basically to say, okay, well, we won't cut your head, but you'll have to use the head of the people that we killed to recreate faces so that we can keep history alive. So she had to do the heads of Marie Antoinette and famous people that got their head chopped off. She had to recreate their heads using the real heads.
Yeah. So we're used to seeing like Madame Tussauds, where there's like the celebrity versions of done in wax, but this is great because we get to uncover the actual history of who Madame Tussaud was.
Wow. That's some crazy stuff, man. You guys got to learn a lot of it. I didn't know any of that. And I sometimes like history because I like learning cool things. That was crazy.
I didn't know it either at first.
You didn't know it either? Okay. Well, you're sitting talking about it like you were there. Like you're so fluid with this.
So you get the small gargoyles here.
Yeah.
The more present ones are on top, on the front side.
And the animations, right? The mocap for this, it looks so fluid now.
Well, we redid the entire navigation for the game. We wanted to put in control descent down. So here's more gargoyles for you.
Yes, I love them. I love them. That made me really happy. Thank you for that.
We redid the entire navigation system to be able to have control descent like this. So instead of just trying to find a haystack, I'm able to extremely fast go from the top of one of the highest landmark that we ever did and just get back to the streets in less than 5 seconds with control. Like I really decided which way I wanted to go.
You really feel like you're owning that one.
Yeah, and there's nice moves like him flipping around and everything when he's jumping from one.
And it looks more realistic though. It looks like there's like a jump sequence where he makes himself into like a little ball, almost like some Bourne Identity style, where it's like really cool and it's a little bit more, I don't know, real. Like you're gonna smash through a window or something.
There is actually a move that we called the Bourne move, where you can.
So you got airborne.
You can jump from window to window like in the movies.
That's awesome.
While parkouring, so when there's two windows side by side, you can really do that move, and it's quite impressive to see.
Did you get to see any of the actors do any of that in real life? That must have been impressive too. Well, the mocap came from a person jumping.
It's actually quite interesting. The mocap, we use what we call like it's a trampoline, but that has propellers underneath it so that the actor can jump higher and that we can record better mocap for these type of jumps.
That is so cool.
So they really jump really high. So that's Madame Tussaud. She's basically telling us that some of the heads that she was supposed to recreate got stolen, and if she doesn't recreate them, well, she's going to get executed.
Yeah. Wait, so the heads got stolen, but dang, that's a crazy thing. So you got to go find the heads?
I got to go find the heads.
Oh, man. Aren't they, like, the flesh and stuff is decomposing. You got to get to them fast. I don't know how much time she has to recreate some of these faces.
Oh, something happened outside.
Yeah, you do.
So you see people, like, they go in and out of interiors as well, and you just know something happened out on the streets right now.
There was my controller vibrated, so I guess there was a gunshot or something outside. I could have went, but like I'm busy. I have to find heads.
Dude, you got to find that stuff, man. You don't want her to get in trouble.
So I get information from her assistant about like, okay, who was there, who tried to steal the different heads.
Once you get that info, you're off. You're off to find out
get to
where are these buried heads.
The work in progress.
Yeah, there's some heads there.
We're in a work in progress for her.
Are those real or are those wax or?
Those are waxed.
Okay.
There's no blood.
Okay.
Unless they really clean them well, but I doubt that.
Do you get to run with the head?
No, you don't.
Oh, but there is the NPCs in the streets who have heads on spikes.
Spikes. It's
Really?
true.
Yeah, and sometimes
man.
they riot and march around, and you do see a bit of the blood dropping.
All right, so I have 3 locations that I need to go and investigate to find the heads.
All right.
So we're actually back at La Conciergerie.
Okay. You say it just so easily, all these words. I'm just so jealous.
It is French.
That's what happens
French.
after 4 years on a project.
That's what
saying
happens.
these terms.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is, like we said earlier, it's actually an old prison. So people over there it's guarded by the National Guard. There's multiple bags.
This is basically where people would wait to get guillotined. Once you know that
Yeah.
you were sent there, there was a very good chance like you would go to trial, but the trials were basically always where you would be deemed guilty, and then you would get sent to the guillotine. And we actually have a guillotine set up in the game.
Oh, no.
And it's just people that are on a
This-
loop. And they
this,
just take
turnkey.
people. Yeah.
Really good at chopping people's heads
Yeah.
off there. Just
It was a
bam,
good
bam,
business.
Bam.
Yeah.
There's
It
Well,
was
in
a
history,
good
it
business. That was probably the best business to be in.
It was over 16 to 20,000 people that had their.
Where did
that
they
were
put all them?
decapitated.
Where they just like threw them away? Let them. Wow, that is a lot of people.
I found
Oh,
combat.
what happened? What happened?
So,
I
so
killed
this
someone.
is good though. This is you failed, so you
failed.
saw
I don't
that.
know if you failed. Looked like you gave him an attitude adjustment. All right, come on.
It's basically there was a guard that was walking by and would have detected me, so I decided to kill him, but other guards found me.
That very dazed and confused homeless guy.
Yeah.
What is going on? You don't do that, man.
He probably had something that he shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly. Blame him. So there's one
At
of the
least you
heads,
didn't
right?
die, so now you can try and retrieve the heads.
So I'll retrieve this one. Hopefully it's a good bag.
Wrong one.
Wrong sack.
So it's the. You just opened it up. It's like, this isn't the right head.
It's not the head.
So
I'm
there's just
looking
heads everywhere here, right? Because this is where they're chopping them off.
Yeah.
for. Oh.
Okay, so there you go. Now you got one of the heads that you needed, so there's still 2 left.
Let me make my way up
Yeah,
there.
make your way back up there. Don't get seen again, man. You're such
I was careless.
You were careless, right? That just shows that even you can make mistakes. You're still human after all.
I am.
But we won't chop your head off here. I promise.
It's not-
Even though we have a guillotine here.
4 years of training are not enough.
Yeah, 4 years is just never enough.
Well, you see, when you start a lot of these side quests as well, there's always a level of difficulty. I'm not sure how. This one I think was supposed to be easy, Phil. But
It was supposed to.
It was supposed to. Yeah.
Like I said, I got carried away. Sometimes
So
the
this
easy
guy,
missions.
this guy's like, hey, what was that? Who's jumping? I want to do that. If I can ever do anything, I want to jump from the top of a building.
I'll just strangle
put him to
him.
sleep.
Put him to sleep.
GTS.
He didn't do anything
Oh,
wrong.
God.
Like I didn't kill him.
That's a hell of a left jab. Other people didn't like seeing that. I want to jump from a building to a haystack. Can I do that in real life? like the top.
Could try.
I could try, and it probably. I mean, yeah, I like that. You could try anything.
We had
a Comic-Con kind of a
what was
stage.
That? I remember reading about that, hearing about it. Was it
Yeah.
cool?
Apparently it was. I didn't do it. Our creative director
Should have done it, man.
I know.
Should have done it.
I would have wanted to do it.
All right. So now, what did you just steal?
I stole a key, but I have no clue what the key does. I'm supposed to be looking for head, not keys.
Now you got a key. You got a,
I got
a
one
head in your
head.
pocket. You got one of the heads. You need. I don't know how many. You said 3, right?
There's 3 heads.
Three
yeah.
You
heads.
need 2
So
more. You got a key. Can you put the key in the head? Do that.
I
Can you
could try
craft
that.
You can't craft that, right? I don't know.
Okay, so there's another guy that we have to steal something from. I don't think he's got a head on. Well,
No, he doesn't.
have
Yeah,
a
he has
severed
he has
head
a
on him. Yeah.
working head.
I wanted to just steal it, but he was turning around, so.
Yeah. Oh, you just have some stomach pain. Oh no.
It's more than stomach
You could have
pain.
knocked him out.
I could have knocked him out. All right, so a letter stating that, okay.
So
I
you
have
got
to
a
go-
key then.